Hey, what's up everybody? It's Gilbert in the city, back with another video. And before I talk about my topic, I would like to make a product endorsement because I saw a certain YouTuber on here endorsing a product and I actually bought it, and I gotta say, no homosexual man should go without this. So here it is, folks. Saint Eyes Timeless Skin Collagen Elastin Facial Moisturizer. For nice, lovely, smooth skin, and also it works great as a lube. Saint Eyes Timeless Skin. Alright, now on to my topic. A friend of mine's here on YouTube, probably the best female British person I know, NuttyRockChick, sent me a message on my page, and she asked me something about making a video on basically talking about taking your first steps into the LGBT community. You know, she wants me to cover things about like my first trip to a gay club or a pub, or how was it talking to people, giving people hints and tips about just coming out of the closet and introducing yourself into the gay community. So I thought this would be like a great topic for me to talk about my experiences, because you know what, my experiences coming into the gay community was, I should say, it was very scary. It was scary because I grew up as a really shy, really sheltered kid. I was extremely quiet, and I was the type that was really introverted. I never said what was on my mind. I kept everything to myself. I rarely talked, and everything about me when I was a kid, I'm not like that now. So, being introverted, I'm not an introvert no more. Being extremely shy, well, I think I am kind of shy still. I think I am, yeah. I think I'm a shy kid still. But there was a lot of things when I was growing up as a kid that I had a hard time doing. And so when I came out the closet when I was 17 to my mom, I wasn't completely out the closet to the whole entire world. I actually I remained in the closet for the rest of the world until I graduated high school, basically, because I went to two different high schools. I went to high school here in New York City, and then I moved upstate to the small town in New York for 2 years, and it was like a completely different atmosphere. I mean, from big city to small town environment, it was crazy. I went to a high school with all like black, Hispanic, Indian kids, to a high school full of like white kids and a few little bit of Spanish and Indian kids. It was just a really big difference for me. So I remember coming out to my guidance counselor when I was living upstate, and I told her I was gay, and she tells me, well, we got one other gay person in the school, a lesbian, and you might want to talk to her because y'all can be friends. So sure enough, I tried talking to this girl, and she was extremely like, how can I put this, an extreme feminist who hated men, hated guys of any nature, didn't want to be around any kind of guys. So she completely shunned me, and there was no point of being friends there. Even though we was both gay, she did not want to be around me because I was a guy. So that didn't work out. So after I graduated high school, I moved back down to New York City, and I was still shy and sheltered. I was going on the gay websites, talking to people, chatting to people, but I was really afraid to meet people in person. So it took a lot for me to actually go out and meet other people. I'll always remember the first time I ever visited the LGBT center. It was the most scariest time ever, because I was, for months, I kept telling myself, you gotta muster up the courage to go down to the center and explore it, go inside of it and see what's there. And so one day I actually did. I went down there and I stood outside the building for, no lie, like probably 30 minutes. I was just staring outside the building because I was so scared to walk inside, because then I would have accepted the fact that yes, I am gay, and I'm taking the next step to learning about being gay in a sense. So I went inside and I told the people in the front desk that this is my first time here, and they gave me a whole bunch of booklets and pamphlets and just a good reading material about having support groups and talking to people, and it was really informative and it was extremely helpful, and I really recommend people to do that. People of all ages, to go to your LGBT center in your community and go in there, and I'm sure they will give you a whole bunch of informative reading material that will help you out. It really helped me out a lot. I had all of that, the books and everything, and so then I went. It's like a really nice place. In New York City, LGBT Center is extremely nice. So it was like 2-3 floors, and I was like, you know, walking around and just exploring, and it was really, really good, and I enjoyed it a lot. And I'll never forget that day. I mean, I really accepted myself even more, and learning about my history, my culture, knowing that there's other people out there like me, you know, people my own age group I could talk to, and it was like the first steps of really getting into the you know, it wasn't easy. It really wasn't easy going inside of that LGBT center, but I did, and I don't regret it. I mean, I obviously don't regret it. It was a great experience to go inside there and to know about your history and your culture, and to talk to people that are just like you, and to know that there's others to talk to, and you can get help, and you know, you're not alone. So I really encourage people to do that. Visit your local LGBT community center and explore it. Have fun in there and learn about yourself more. So, NuttyRockChick wanted to know, when was the first time I ever went to a gay bar or pub? And it was a gay bar called the Dugout that used to be in the Village on Christopher Street. Now it's called the Rock Bar. But it was a beer bar, and my friend, a good friend of mine, who's like my best friend to this day, he's kind of like the father figure for me, and he told me, he goes, you know what, I'm going to take you to your first gay bar, you know, embrace yourself. I was like 19 years old, I think 19, 20, and so I was extremely nervous. I was like shitting bricks. I was scared. I was sweating. It was in the summertime, so I was fucking scared out of my mind. I didn't know what to expect. So I got there, and of course I was scared to walk inside because he told me to meet inside the bar. So I was so scared just to walk inside the bar by myself. So I did, and then he was there, and you know, he gave me a beer, and we was talking, and like seriously, as soon as I walked in, I felt like fresh meat. Everybody was looking at me. All eyes was on me, and you know, I wasn't used to that attention because, you know, here I am, this shy, sheltered kid, not knowing, really talking to any gay people before, not being around a whole bunch of gay people before, and so I'm not used to gay men, you know, wanting me, and so I had all these guys looking at me, and then starting to go up to me, talking to me, and some of my friends were there, so he was introducing them to me, and so, you know, I was just, you know, going with the flow, and it was, you know, at first, you know, it broke the ice, and I finally got more comfortable there, and it was cool. You know, it was great to be around a whole bunch of gay men, to be around people that, you know, that can relate to me, and having fun, having great conversations, hugging people. You know, I never had guys kiss me before, so, you know, getting a kiss on the cheek or the mouth. I know there's a lot of gay guys, they like to do that a lot to this day, too. They like to kiss in the mouth, you know. It's like the French or European people in general, you know, they greet you with a kiss, and then they leave you with a kiss in a sense. So I wasn't used to that as well either. So that took a lot to get used to as well. I was like, wow, you know, this is really cool. So I'll never forget that experience. You know, it was great, and it really opened my eyes up to a whole new world. It was amazing. You know, I always tell people, especially if you've never gone to a gay bar before, you know, not the bar scene isn't for everyone. It's still not my scene either. Like, I don't go to bars and clubs every weekend. I don't, you know, go to parties. Like, tonight's a huge party called Furball, big bear party that's happening at the center tonight, and I was going to go to it, but, you know, I'm kind of, you know, tired, so I'm just going to, you know, pass on that. But, you know, I do encourage people to at least try it once. Go to a bar, go to a party, see how it is, see if you will like it or not. You know, it's a bit much at first if you're not used to that, you know, seeing a whole bunch of men either making out or, you know, half naked or whatever like that. But there's different settings you can go. You don't have to go to a bar and meet a lot of gay people. You can meet them in coffee houses, bookstores, you know. There's other settings out there that you can meet a group of gay men, and it doesn't have to be in the bar. But I do encourage people to go to a bar at least once or twice, so you can at least see that side of the gay world and judge for yourself whether you like it or not. So, yeah, I hope I answered your questions there, NuttyRockChick. Let's see what else you asked me. You asked me, well, basically, she wanted to know, we give people hints and ideas and tips of what to do because she kind of lives in a small town in England, and kind of, you know, closed-minded people there. You know, people that live in small towns, I really, really, really feel for you, because living in a small town for 2 years, I was going out of my mind. I didn't know what to do for any kind of, you know, gay activities, and it's hard. It's hard to be in that small town mentality when there's no gay bars. Like, homosexuality is extremely shunned. People don't show it on the streets or whatever like that. And so you got only the internet. That's it, really, the internet, to talk to other gay people. And you might have to go out of your town and travel far just to go to a gay bar. I really feel for people like that. It's hard. I'm blessed to live in a big city. New York City is like one of the gay capitals, and it's amazing. I have a love-hate relationship with New York, the gay community here especially. But at least I have a lot of access to a lot of bars and clubs and all kind of gay theme restaurants and stuff like that I can go to, that I could socialize with other gay people, and I'm really happy about that. But yeah, I just wanted to tell people out there, it's if you're in the closet still, and don't let no one force you to come out the closet. It's always good to come out when you're good and ready, and I always tell people, when you're good and ready when that time is. So definitely, once you take those first steps of going to different gay activities, it's gonna be scary at first, but I definitely tell everyone to embrace it. So yeah, that's just my little short video I gotta say right now. Just came home from work. I'm a little tired. I want to relax, eat, and watch some good TV. So I'll talk to y'all later. Hope you're having a great weekend, everybody. Peace.